What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast and Mr. Cincinnati. And as always, I am joined by the podcast dad, Choops. How you feeling today?
A little under the weather. Got a little bit of a head cold, but I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Good. I wouldn't have it any other way,
though.
quite frankly. Yeah.
No.
I mean,
more for our guests. Yes, not for you. I hate you.
That is fair, and quite frankly, we can't do this episode without all four of us actually here. So, I mean, could have gone on without you, but I wouldn't do that to you. You would do that to me. So whatever.
Well, I need you. You run the show. So.
So it's a need. It's a need to have me around. It's not just hey, Mr. Cincinnati, you're great. I want to hang out with you and I want to talk wrestling with you. It's that you need me around because you haven't figured out.
I need you because I love you.
All right, let's pump the brakes a little bit, okay?
Okay, sorry.
You're married. I'm taking. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us again.
It got weird.
Yeah, I think it finally started to kick in. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. As always, hit that QR code in the top left corner. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Chris, hit him with that magic number.
Don't call me that. My name is the podcast dad.
Podcast.
One. Please tell one person. If you enjoy this, not what he's doing today, but if you enjoy this, please tell one friend. We're trying to grow this whole thing. We want to keep supporting independent wrestling such as TWE, the SCI tournament, Action, anything you can think of. We want to do it, and we need your help. So subscribe, and let's have some fun.
Yeah, and Chris, before the show, we were talking about some retro CM Punk merchandise that just dropped, and because he is my favorite wrestler, use that QR code in the top left corner there. That is to, and I like Rob doesn't realize I see him in the bottom left corner here. I'm watching him do this. Anyway, use that QR code a little bit. I know. Okay? I know. Hi Heather, how you doing? Say anybody can do it.
Don't you?
What? That's a very genuine hello. She's going to have to spend 3.5 hours in the car with me on the way to SummerSlam, okay?
She'll be asleep.
So it means we just play a bunch of Joe Hendry here?
I believe.
I do believe, and we'll get to that later on in the show. But before we introduce our guest, just a couple of quick announcements. I don't know what that was.
You want me to handle it today?
No, I got it. So ETU Summer Madness is coming up July 27th, live from the Mecca, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, an iconic independent wrestling venue. We've got Marcus Mathers defending his key to the East Championship against Titus Alexander. Joseph A-Game Alexander will also be in attendance. A number of great sponsors involved in the show, and we're certainly glad to be one of them. I think that's all we got in the way of announcements right now. Maybe 15 days until SummerSlam?
15
or at least
days.
until that weekend begins?
I mean, big announcement Friday, but who's counting?
Yeah. I mean, it is a seismic announcement on Friday. I wish I could say more, and even Landon keeps trying to ask me what it is, but no, we're keeping this one pretty close to the vest. So stay tuned to the Junkies Media channels. What's up?
Real quick, shout out to Mr. Landon Hale, who just posted. He will be debuting at Limitless Wrestling on July 20th. So. Shout out to you.
Oh, boy. Congratulations. Only 3 days away. Continues to make those towns. I think that's all we got in the way of announcements. I guess it's time to introduce our guests who can't seem to get it together while they're in the backstage area here. Joining us are two fantastic people who have made quite a name for themselves in the world of wrestling commentary. You've heard their voices, you've seen their passion, and now we get to have them both on the show together for the first time. We finally met them in person at SCI this past weekend. We're absolutely thrilled to have them here to recap the tournament and to talk about their incredible journey in the world of professional wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rob Weathers and Carmen Michael. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Cincinnati, Daddy. Good seeing you both. There's actually 3 of us here today.
Oh, Bucky.
I like it.
Eric won't go to a Bucky's.
What do you mean I won't go to a Bucky's? I've just said
He won't go to a Bucky's. We've been now to Georgia and Tennessee 3 times in the last year. And
I wouldn't say that it's a wouldn't. We just haven't gone. But don't.
Nope. When did we go to Bucky's? We just went Monday.
Don't start acting new just because we have company. All right.
I'm not. No, I'm.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing.
You don't go. You don't want to go to Bucky's.
I don't think that's entirely accurate.
Okay. Are you guys gonna be all right? Like, can we do this? Like, is everything gonna be okay?
No. This is
call Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
No, not Dr. Phil.
We're gonna keep her right here. We'll be right back.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's all right. Well, gentlemen, welcome to the show. Again, we've had you both on individually. This is the first time you've been on here together. I gotta lie, I'm a little nervous about this one.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Why?
But no, we definitely we got to meet you guys in person for the first time this past weekend.
One of us wasn't there for the picture. Yeah, look at
He
that.
was not there.
Yeah,
he was not there. We've heard some things. I hope you had a good time.
I was indeed peeing, yes.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah, okay.
Was it good?
There you go.
There you go.
That's good.
However, Carmen, you did still contribute to the weekend. You did capture this iconic picture of Paul London. I'd
like to say I did more than that, but I mean that is probably the highlight.
Bro, Paul London in that trash can, dude. Like all 3 matches all weekend. Paul London that dude loves trash. Maybe that's why he likes my commentary.
I tried telling people, I'm like, wait until after his match to get concessions, but they weren't listening.
Did you tell him that?
Nope.
I did. I bet you told him
that.
Well, it doesn't matter because on the second night, somebody brought trash out and put it behind the trash can.
Like it was an empty can before somebody brought that bag out.
Oh, that's cool.
No,
that sounds like a planned spot to me, guys.
Shh. Kayfabe. Come on, pal.
I don't know.
Seemed rather impromptu to me.
Was I even working on nights? Yeah, I did the thing with you at the earlier. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's all a blur at this point.
Called Futures.
Yeah, I did that. That was fun.
So let's just start by getting you guys takeaways from the weekend. Overall, what do you think? How do you think that it went in you guys' minds?
You can go, Carmen.
Big weekend for TWE kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jameson Shook winning Futures. You had Cody Manhorn qualifying for Scenic City 2025. And then next night at Retinal Wrestling, you have Finesse being crowned the new Tri-State champion. So big weekend for Jade Newman students.
Yeah. Finesse isn't one of Jade Newman students, but yeah.
Well, they are now.
Carry training.
Well, yes, initially.
Yeah.
Go back and watch your commentary for Freebird Cup, buddy.
Brother,
see what came out of your mouth.
Did you think I remember any of that? When was Freebird Cup? Like 4 years ago or some shit?
January 6th.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, brother. That's how I remember.
At least we got an alibi. Anyway.
There's nothing else of note happened on that day.
No, dude, SCI was fun, man. It was a huge opportunity I felt for me getting to do the night before with TWE. I've been very, very thankful since coming on full time with them and working with Mose. Shout out Mose. Really enjoying all that. Yeah, that was a hell of a good time. Getting to be one of the voices on Daniel Makabe's second to last match was pretty awesome. Even though
until it's the third.
Even though I hope it's the third to last match, for being honest. Even though Eden absolutely ruined it for me the next night whenever we were watching Makabe versus Ku, and that fucking whenever he was bleeding, Eden looks over at me and was like, "Oh man, this must suck for you." And I went, "What do you mean? Like nobody's gonna be talking about that match you called."
Great match with Darian, by the way.
Oh my god, dude, that was so and Darian's a guy I love to death. I've known him for years, way before either one of us ever went to TWE, and getting to see him have that opportunity with Makabe was unbelievably cool. And then getting to got to do a couple of matches on Futures. That was super cool. I've never done anything with the Action guys, so that was nice. And man, it was a lot of fun. My first time seeing SCI in person. I know you've done a little bit of this before me. I was pumped on it, man. It was a good time. A lot of other fun shit too. Cannot talk about, but like the rest of it was really cool.
Yeah, Sid Bacabella and that fucking karaoke.
That was neat.
That's for.
I went. Dude, we went out the next night. I kind of wish I
dedicate this song to my father.
Dude, that was awesome. Dude, I wish I would have saw it. Like, I was asked to go out on Friday night, but I was just like, no, like, I've got to drive back to Atlanta, and then I've got that early call time for Futures. I'm like, I'm already only going to get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep as it is. But seeing the videos of Bacabella, I kind of wish I would have went out then. That looked good. That was good.
Same. Eric gave me some candy, and I fell asleep. Sorry.
There are like several other ways that you could have said that.
There is, but that's what happened. You ruined everything. Thank you again.
I wouldn't say that I ruined everything. I still went out.
I had some crystals. I was snugly in my bed, and I was done.
The food, it's like White Castle, but sucks.
See,
no,
Mr.
so
Cincinnati loved
I'm
it.
from Walker County, Alabama.
Really
Crystal means something much different.
I fucking hate Crystal, brother.
I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Crystal means something here too.
We all come from white trash towns, dude. We fucking know. No, dude, I hate crystals. Like I had White Castle. I never hated crystals till I had White Castle. I was driving to Michigan. I think I stopped in Indiana or something. Got White Castle for the first time, and I was like, dude, fuck crystals. This is awesome. It's so fun.
I would agree. Eric's on the other side of the fence.
I enjoyed it. It's again, I think maybe it's because
you'll get lucky sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, especially when we're not outside of Cincinnati all that often anymore. So anytime you get to try something that's just not what you're used to seeing in your own backyard,
it's great if you don't have any plans like 15 minutes after.
I was good.
You got to clear your calendar,
dude. Whenever we did that loop last year in Sevierville for KFW.
Yes.
Whenever I was driving back home that second day, I didn't want to stop at Buc-ee's again to get food because you know how expensive that can get so quick. So instead, I was like, shit, what is around like that little right before you get on the interstate? And all that was open was Crystals. And dude, I wanted to shit myself that whole 3.5 hours.
There are rest stops, Rob.
Bag was soaking wet from grease, dude.
Apparently wasn't the only thing that was soaking wet, Bob.
Hey, man, I traded that car in not too long after that. I wonder why.
Just great memories in that car.
My favorite podcast
that
I've ever
loop
done.
was a good time, actually.
It was.
We never get to like actually go explore the town, and we had like 5 hours after checking out of the hotel on night 2, so we got to just go hang out with Dolly Parton statue and shit. That was dope. I like that.
Okay, all right, well.
There was other stuff too, guys.
We did all the tourist things.
We didn't just sit by the statue, but that's all I wanted to do.
I mean, that's the beauty of because Carmen, you recently switched to Wrestling World full time. I think within this calendar year. So I mean, take us through. Yes, this is a job, but you're starting to get to do those touristy things and have those interactions and start to see the world. So what's been some of your favorite moments so far?
You're the only one that did that.
I
did it by choice.
Yeah.
I did not do it by choice.
Choice or no choice? Tell us some of your favorite touristy moments, both of you.
Oh man. So I really
got a hair right there, buddy.
Hey, thanks, dog.
I think he's got a couple.
I really don't get out much when we're traveling around. Occasionally I will find a scenic spot along the highway or something if like we're on a mountain and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to pull over, soak this in for like 10 to 15 minutes. But I mean, you can't go wrong anything in New York City, Chicago. I took Braden Toon to get his first slice of New York pizza, and I changed that boy's life. His eyes got all wide, just like it's like Christmas morning. It was wonderful.
Like Eric with crystals.
Yeah, was it that good?
I did not say
twice. We went twice
because it was next to the damn hotel. Nights. All right, you know what?
I get it. I mean, I get it. I don't have any good tourist moments. I mean, we saw the statue that one time. That was fire.
So my favorite part about the Dolly Parton statue is that her eyes are now rusted out. So they're hollow, and it's very demonic.
Oh, dude, it was fire.
And we had
pick up our heavy metal Dolly shirt on his. I was
about to say the same thing.
Bitches on there. Look at you.
We got our hard style photos in front of the Dolly statue. That's up on prowrestlingtees.com/Carmen Michael.
Yeah.
Did you save the link?
I did.
See, so there you go. They don't know where to go.
You're right.
I don't know where to
go. Carmen's store, the only place you can get Carmen and Rob merch.
Yeah. Not on mine.
What, you got something against them, or?
No, I'm just it's just not on mine. He was just like, "Hey, dude, like there's a thing that we can do that'll put it on both our stores at the same time." I swear. And then I look up and I'm like, "Dude, why you got like 10 new designs just on yours? What happened?" Like,
yeah, that apparently isn't a thing for me.
It's cool though. It's there. I mean, I haven't gotten any money from it. Sure, nobody's bought them, but
no,
we'll take.
I bought one.
I'll buy one.
I always need t-shirts.
Ain't nobody bought the heart shirt for me yet. What the hell's going on, guys?
No, I'll buy it.
You guys were
plenty of Carmen
I put that one up. You guys
yeah. No,
I got my allowance today. It's going to be great.
I didn't see any, Rob. I've never seen him, dude. I know for a fact. Dylan Hager has one of my shirts. That some bitch wasn't wearing it on SEI weekend. Let's talk about that real quick. He had that dumbass green hat the new guys made for him.
Yeah, he just wore a shirt for like this Daniel Makabe guy. Like,
who's that kid? Who did he ever beat? Like,
God, that was so much blood.
It was a lot of blood.
That was so much blood.
It was. Yes, it was. That's the first time I've seen that much blood that close. I'd never seen that. And it was I don't know. It kind of made my stomach a little queasy.
In the room with Tremont before. I'm sure we've seen some shit.
Speaking of which,
that's not
on the way.
It's about to be here in a few short minutes.
Is he okay?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
The fuck are you talking about? Brother,
nothing.
Is that edible already kicked in? Are you ready to make bad decisions?
That was a nice slice of pizza you got me, Rob. Thank you.
What kind of pizza we get?
Anyway, back to you, Cincinnati.
Be the fuck careful with whatever's about to happen.
That's your new name, Cincinnati.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm running with it. Cincinnati.
If you don't have a Mr. Cincinnati shirt yet, you are fucking up left, right, and center. You need to get on that. That was him, dude. That's all.
Hello there, game changer.
I'm not wearing that.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Just merch idea, brother.
Can you just get me a damn hat? That's all I want.
I will get you your damn hat. All right. Okay.
We have beanies, but we don't have a hat.
It still covers your head.
Who wears beanies?
I was tripping for a second. I thought you were both
wearing
a TWE hat. That had me fucked up.
No, my TWE hat's over there.
That's neat. Jaden didn't give me one, even though I do all that nice stuff for him. I make the control center, all that, and I show up and help.
Show up and do my job. Like
I fucking ring announced the other day. He knows I don't like doing that, but I still did it.
So why don't you like doing ring announcing?
It's stupid. It's the dumbest job in wrestling. I don't know. So it's one of those things that I believe you have to do it perfectly. It's one of those things that I think if you're going to ring announce, you have everything about like your cadence, your delivery, the way that you stand, the way that you stare. It has to be perfect.
I believe that too. And I see a lot of people who suck.
And what's funny is I was about to say, this dude, like, if I'm in the room with Carmen, there's one time ever that I've ever been in the room with him and I've ring announced, and it was this past Monday, and that was just a decision. It was show 69. I had to use my mouth. That's just how it works. He made the same joke when he hit 69 this year, so I had to do it too. So outside of that, any other time that I'm in the
we're a couple F words late.
Anytime that we're in the room together and there's a question who's going to ring announce, I'm always going to point at him because he is amazing at that shit, and I am not.
He's good. That attitude. He just beats himself up.
Somebody's got to.
No.
I got it.
We'll be right back.
I got the joke. It flew over Cincinnati's head.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But yeah, fuck ring announcing though, for real.
It's okay. So, the magic's in the duo here.
Getting to ring announce for Bingston versus Sawyer Eck was pretty cool.
So you ring announced Sawyer's return match. That's pretty.
Oh, was that her return match?
Yeah. Where were you when they said that like 18 times?
Weren't you announcing it?
I don't know where I was because I forgot the fucking rules for one match, and Dylan Hills had to come out mid me doing the introduction. I was like, oh boy, yeah, I was beating myself up, guys.
Did you go with a cue card?
No, I was going. No? I was raw dogging it. It was a bad idea, 100% of the time.
Is it? Because I was gonna say
it's not if you're in NXT because they just say their fucking names now. They don't even say where they're from. Yeah. Like coming out to the ring, Esteban, something or other, because they always have. I'm bad at improv, guys. I don't know.
To be fair, a lot of their names are hard to remember.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Who was
It makes
the
him
other day?
stand out.
Was it you that looked at me and said, "What the fuck is a Fallon Henley?" Or was that my wife? Somebody said that.
It wasn't me.
Somebody said Brooks, whatever the fuck they call him.
I would have remembered.
Jensen.
That motherfucker's name is Ben Buchanan. Act like that's not an already NXT enough name.
No, that's
Buchanan.
That's a weird story they got going on with him right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. Dude, I don't watch the show.
with who?
It's okay. He doesn't watch Level Up. Brooks Jensen.
Why would I watch Level Up?
Because we had an agreement that you would.
It's terrible announcing.
Hey, isn't that
He's not a fan. He's not a fan of Byron
on
Saxton.
Level Up? You remember that guy that likes us so much and was always really, really nice to us and said then never was an absolute dickhead to us? Isn't he on Level Up? That
I'm fucking blanking. I thought you were talking about Road Dogg for a second. I'm like, that's the main event, right? Oh, that's your guy.
Road Dogg's on main event.
Road Dogg on main event?
Yeah.
Really?
That's your old
Breaking news.
I taught him everything he knows about commentary. That was me. And look at him now. He's on WWE main event.
He certainly
Man,
glowed up after
dude,
meeting you.
Dude, I'm telling you. Me and that man called a tag team match that had Scott Steiner teaming with Tommy Dreamer. I taught that man some shit that day. No, yeah, fuck that one guy though. I hope
Dreamer recliner. I like that.
What were we talking about?
What was the question?
So
Do we have a question?
I was just simply
How long are we
mentioning to
doing
the
this?
guys that I mean we got all the time in the world. Okay, not all the time in the world here, just because I really am gonna want a burger later. It's Burger Week in Cincinnati
Let's take
here,
as much
so
of it as we can get.
Are you going to Gold Star?
I like it. No, I'm going to the E. Thank you very much. Surprise.
Damn, son, you signed a contract too? Shit, is it literally just us?
What's your
Yeah.
seat?
No, it's the name of a bar up the street. It just happens to be called the. It's called the E. So
It is. Sure it is. Tell Vince we
Please,
said
I'm-
hi.
Oh man, come on,
Rob,
Really?
what are your guinea pigs
Dude,
doing?
one of my guinea pigs just started fucking the other one while you guys were saying that.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
What's up, boys?
All I needed to hear was Vince McMahon, huh?
That's two boys. I'm not the only gay person in this house. You believe that shit?
That's wild.
That's wild.
Hell yeah.
Dude, whenever I sober up, I'm going to beg you guys to take this down. No, I'm not.
that's fine. It's not going to
it's
happen for
live.
sure. Yeah.
It's live,
yeah.
pal.
No, yeah,
Trust me.
we're yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. So we actually do have a question here. This is from Hounds of Wrestling. Worst
that?
moment doing commentary, whether it's something that happened in the ring, whether it's something that happened between you two, and we both know there's a lot of those, but however you want to answer.
Fuck
After you, Rob.
Fuck it. I'm talking about it.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm talking about it. I just
All
caught
right.
heat for something I said. Literally, I just got to talking
Okay.
to on Monday. I said something. I'm not going to say what I said because I don't want people to go looking for it. I said something during the night before that I thought was funny. It was referencing something that happened on a show that I wasn't at. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought the sarcasm in my voice said that. A lot of people didn't like it, and I didn't think about the fact that it could be something that some people may or may not find offensive. And I got pulled aside and had a talking to about that on Monday, and I'm still embarrassed about it. And the only reason I'm saying it right now to you guys because I'm so fucking baked. But yeah, like it was one of those things. I thought it was harmless, but it just especially considering other events that happened on that weekend that may or may not have happened the night after. It looks terrible in hindsight because, and if anybody from TWE is watching this, I am sorry. I'm not going to tell you in person, but I will tell you here. I'm absolutely fucking. It's a joke. I probably will wind up telling everybody in person, but I am like I'm so fucking embarrassed. Like, and it was one of those things. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal. I even went back and watched it since, and it's like whenever you know what your intentions are, it's tough because it's like. Obviously, anytime it comes out of your mouth, the perception, if people perceive it's one thing, what are you going to do? Like, all I can tell you is what I was thinking whenever I said it.
Yeah.
Not the first time I've gotten heat for shit like that. He knows all well aware. And it's one of those things that it is tough because, like, even like going back and watching it, I still didn't think it was that bad. I had messaged one of the people that were in the match whenever I said it, and they even said they didn't think it was that bad, but some people did, and it made me feel terrible. And I bet you guys weren't expecting to get dark with that shit, dude. That's wild. I could have told you a funny
Not at all.
story. I have plenty of funny stories. I did that. What about you, Carmen? You got some funny one?
My worst commentary moment is anytime anyone has the audacity to come up to us while we're recording and say, "Hey, do you have my music?" Just loud enough to get picked up right into our headsets.
And everybody wonders why I was so fucking angry at Z-Dop.
Or anytime people walk in front of the ring when we're ringside and just stand directly in front of us.
I hate whenever ring announcers that like to do an Elvis impression talk during your on camera. And then you because it was the one thing that you told them not to do and they still did it. You went to the promoter and said,
Let's
done
talk
with this
about
guy.
that.
And then the promoter fired that guy. And then that guy went and told everybody else in the crowd that the commentator got him fired. So whenever you're during the main event, the most important match in this specific company's history, everybody in the crowd is motherfucking the commentator and not paying attention to this amazing match featuring two phenomenal wrestlers happening right in front of them. So then the commentator goes into the back, tells the promoter, I'm going to fucking kill this guy. Goes and finds Carmen. Carmen was scared. He thought he was going to get hit. And then Carmen goes and saves this fucking guy's life. And then the commentator just really needed to get high after that. That was one of those things. If that hypothetically ever happened to somebody, I'd feel terrible for them.
How'd that make you feel?
It was my favorite. I got my favorite Max Classic quote from it, and I never even heard him say it. My wife heard him say it, but they were talking about because he already didn't like the fucking ring announcer. He wanted to get rid of him anyway. And then after he was gone, somebody had said,
quote.
I can't remember what the context was. He's like, I don't even remember that guy's fucking name. I remember Rob's name. It's fucking Rob.
Definitely.
No, there's your shirt.
Yep.
The best. Top 3 Maxwell Classic quotes that I've been present for.
Yeah, dude, there's some good ones. I love that fuck. Dude, Retinal's so much fun. That Max is so unstable, but that makes him so much funnier. That's a character.
Dude.
I recommend it to anybody. Go watch Retinal. Hey, we just did that show.
We did just do a show, Rob. Tell them all about it.
That place. Dude, that fucking venue was nice.
Workplay Theater in Birmingham, Alabama.
Dude, I thought Birmingham didn't have anything good going on, but that place is fucking awesome. Like, killer. Like, and I'm saying, look, there, I'm a White Sox fan. The minor league team's in Birmingham, and I'm still saying they ain't fucking nothing good going on down that shithole. But that theater's awesome, and we just had the show there on Sunday. Hopefully, it'll be on IWTV soon. Hopefully, the show that we filmed 2 months ago will be on IWTV soon. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, dude, that was Finesse winning the tri-state title and all that shit. That was cool, man.
Would you like to ask our guests a question?
What?
Oh, no, you're our
We're the
guests.
hosts.
Oh, I just assumed.
Motherfucker, this is our show.
This is our show.
Just seeing Mr. Cincinnati, but
wait.
I'm not even looking at the screen.
Yeah, he does that a lot. It's okay.
Dude, I'm like Bert Kreischer. Fuck. And that man's
don't
got 4
take your shirt off.
podcasts.
Yeah, no. Family show.
It's come on. All right, it's out the window now at this point. Just
All right, take your shirt off.
well, if you insist.
No, not you. God.
No, I'm not doing that.
God. Any excuse.
that's how you
All right,
get
can I-
your retention right there.
I wouldn't say any excuse.
Dude, we're gonna watch that shit drop down to 0. If I take the shirt off.
No. We would double our number.
Yeah, I did have a couple people tell me I was good looking this weekend. That was nice.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, they ain't lying.
Never heard
Bro,
that.
what did Val say about me and you? Couple sweet southern stud muffins.
Wow.
Val Pancakes, shout out.
Shout out, man. That's the first time me and she's
Yeah.
sweet, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
First
Val,
time
that's
we've met. Yeah, it's good.
I was like, don't say that, dude. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to my ego. You can't do that.
Got my dog.
I mean, you guys are closer than 6 is to 7. I mean, you live together, you travel together, you work together all the time. I mean, you know, what's that like to be so close to your broadcast colleague? We don't have that.
No, not at all.
Sometimes. Carmen,
It's pretty great.
How long have you been at my house straight now?
I don't know, a few months maybe.
Like, we
There you go.
fucking met up after the night before. We both drove to TWE separately. Met up after the night before, and this motherfucker has not left my house.
Hey,
Val.
Shout out.
shout out.
Good to
friend
see
of
you
the
out
show,
there in the
Val.
chats, Val.
Yeah, dude.
We're
Dude,
gonna keep her right
Val
here.
had my ego going crazy, dude. Val told me I was good looking. Eden told me I looked cute Saturday night. That was nice. That made me my confidence went skyrocketing.
His
after
wife
that.
tells him he looks great all the time too.
Yeah, okay. And she still
That
nowhere near
doesn't-
as what Eden said to my wife, but regardless,
Yeah,
that's neither
It
here
doesn't
nor there.
matter. We're married. Like whatever the wife says doesn't matter at this point. Like, where are they going?
So that's why nothing I say matters. Got it. Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it tracks.
That's
Why
fine.
don't you tell me I look good? You've never said that.
Yeah,
He
come on,
is correct. I've never said that.
You should do that.
You should.
I should. You're right.
You could be on here with a very ugly podcast dad, but you have me.
That's a good point.
I know.
How do you think I feel having to sit next to this son of a bitch all the time? Like, dude, I'm surprised anybody has said anything nice to me after having to sit next to this fucking dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, he was dressed like when we first saw him in the building on Friday. He's dressed in all black long sleeve, black jeans. Just got the aura going around him.
Dude,
Yeah,
I told him to his face. I told him to. So we were on a movie shoot.
Yeah.
We went.
Hey, don't say too much about movie shoot.
Oh, so we went and did a thing for a movie, and we had to go and
trying to save you.
We had to like cover. I wasn't gonna say the name of the fucking thing. We had to cover our tattoos and shit. So like he had to go get this black shirt from the store, and we get to the house, he puts it on, he walks up to me, he's like, I don't know, Rob, I fucking hate these kinds of shirts. How do you think? I was like, dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now, homie to homie, like. That is the most fuckable you've ever looked. I'm not going to lie. And then he was like, I'm wearing this shit to SCI. Let's go. Jabe's about to want to hit this.
Just wanted to look nice.
Hey, man, I feel you.
Mission accomplished.
I feel you, dude. Whenever you went on your date the next night, you still had your suit on. So I fucking feel you, dog.
The suit looked good, too.
The suit. Most people don't know that I actually wear clothes outside of a suit.
That's true.
I can't tell you how many times I walk in with gym clothes and no one says a word to me. Then once
suit or gym clothes. It's
like, when'd you get here? I'm like, I've been here, dog.
That's why I like TWA. I get to wear sweatpants. It's fucking fire.
It was nice to see Super Casual Scott too.
Oh, Super Casual Scott is
a nice guy.
Mind-bending.
I haven't got to talk to him much, but I a little bit I like that guy.
He'll be on our show tomorrow if you want to.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. We'll be stopping by the show. This is kind of the.
He'll be in an SDI polo, guarantee it.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Let's do it.
Yes. Shout out Scott and Matt and Dylan and all those. Anybody else out there that had anything to do with me getting those couple of matches on Futures, because that was a lot of fun and I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was. I mean, for $5, that was. I mean,
isn't that wild?
You can't beat that price tag.
Like that's what Crash Course is $5, dude. And they got to watch Darian Bingston versus Sawyer Wreck last night.
Not just that, but Dylan McQueen made a surprise.
Dylan McQueen versus Chris Punk, dude. What's up? Like, act like that's not going to be an awesome match.
Manders made a surprise appearance.
Manders showed up, said what's up.
We've had Matt Tremont just randomly
hanging out.
Yeah, you never know who is going to be there, and the best thing about it is, except for 2 occasions,
you were putting the broadcaster voice on.
The show is not filmed, so like,
yeah, we actually, whenever
you have to be there.
I'm going to tell you right now, that show is going to be on IWTV. You know who you thank for that? We're the ones that showed up at literally day of and said, hey, like, you got to film this. Like, all right, cool. If you guys say,
it's that easy. Huh?
I like it.
We will do commentary in post.
Yeah, we're doing the commentary in post.
Nice.
You'll see me ring announcing and doing a super mediocre job. And then,
come on.
Okay,
let's ring announcement from Georgia right here.
All right, this is an actual podcast question here. So, is it harder to do it live or do it in post production?
Post.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that.
I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead. I was
or you could just like have some sort of
last night
decorum.
Nope. Fuck them. That show pissed me off. Last night, I do this show. I'm not going to say the name of the people. I like the guy that runs the show, and I like a lot of the talent that are on those shows. But
what Rob is trying to say is occasionally we get sent student shows where perhaps the performers don't have a lot of experience.
Here's my notes for this show. Every single match from match 1 through 7 of 8. The same exact note is, this is such and such's second match. Their first match was yesterday. Literally one person on 7 straight matches. They should have went back to the Nightmare Factory for another 6 or 7 months because they fucking sucked. Like, it was rough.
Nothing redeeming.
You couldn't hear what I said there, right?
What?
You couldn't hear, like, whenever I did that, you couldn't hear that, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Not at all. Nobody heard that.
I forgot I worked for that guy.
Rob,
maybe we rethink the.
We'll edit it.
Maybe we rethink the pre-show.
It's the same guy who's like, man, sometimes I just stick my foot in my mouth. I just say things on commentary and I regret them. And then, like, in everyday life, it's just here's me oversharing.
But that's great. That's great.
Okay, you know what?
Who needs filter?
This is why I prefer doing podcasts drunk, because I'm just talking about nice shit and being happy. edibles do a completely different thing. Hey, Val.
It was never
Yeah,
not a shoot. Let's be honest.
I had a feeling. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Sorry.
Just trying to ask.
And
a
there's
fun,
still, dude, and I'm still not even.
question.
What did I tell you whenever we left the
Hey,
grocery
Rob.
store earlier? Don't let me get canceled.
Rob, how
How'd you get at
big
the
is
grocery store?
Dude, I've heard it's fucking solid. Like, I had to get like we had some. Well, I mean, we're getting high. We had to get a big ass fucking pizza. So,
Okay, all right.
tell me that wasn't a massive. That's the biggest piece you had in a minute,
I got some
dude.
orange soda.
He did get
Ooh.
orange soda.
Ooh.
Oh, what brand?
It's
Dude,
like
don't ask
it's
that
diet. I just know it's diet orange soda.
Brother, it's a
Diet
store.
orange
I was
soda.
scared when he
Yeah.
walked in with that, dude. I'm like, you got
Yeah.
store brand? I think you're a brave son of a
You
bitch.
didn't-
getting store
You
brand
didn't even
orange
go
soda.
zero. You got-
Kel
Yeah.
Mitchell had diet orange soda, or
Yeah, but
store
it was-
brand orange soda, I should say.
Yeah, but like the Disney shows or whatever the
That's
fuck he was
Nickelodeon.
on,
Yeah.
their
Have some
store brand's
class.
different, dude. They're going to better.
Who
stores.
raised-
Some
It's probably fucking Sunkist and they just ripped the
You
fucking.
can't say that about Nickelodeon after the documentary and say have some class.
Oh, I forgot about that. shit.
Yeah.
Hindsight, you're right.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. We got to get the show back on
Lord
track.
have mercy.
Show was never on
Someone,
track.
please.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm
right.
begging you.
I was so close to
Let me
texting.
ask a question.
I was so close to texting somebody about 5 minutes before we went on and said, "Hey, you should watch this." I'm so glad I didn't text them now.
Well, thanks.
Rob, ask
Thanks
a
for-
question.
Thanks for helping our viewership.
Yeah, so much. But to
Don't watch
the
the
49 of you that are watching, we thank you.
52.
Hell yeah! Oh shit, that's a lot.
Oh,
of people.
wow. Okay. Yeah. We used to just do this when there were audiences of 0.
It's just me and you.
I've worked some
Yeah,
shows like
live
that.
Yeah.
It's
Look how
true.
far we've come.
Hey, and tomorrow sold out for GCW.
Oh, dude,
I've
you're fucking
come
out.
Robert. Let's
I
talk
know.
about it.
I know.
Like you're not calling the thing. You should be.
I'm very happy doing what I'm doing, Rob
All right,
Withers.
well, I'm happy for you.
What are you doing at GCW?
I'll be operating a camera tomorrow at GCW in Louisville. So come say hello.
I like it.
Thank you for saying
I
it
like it.
correctly, too.
Well, I've been up there a lot for OVW, and
No.
I'm mostly here in Louisville.
Louisville.
You gotta say
It's not Lua. It's Louisville.
Louisville.
You listen to the Jim Cornette podcast. I fucking know you do. You've heard him talk about that place.
Louisville. I have family in Louisville, so I know about Louisville.
Yeah, see, that's how you say it.
I've driven through it a bunch, never actually like been to the city.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah, I've driven through it before. I've never. He's in
Don't
dude,
stop.
literally like every single week he's there with OVW, dude. It's wild, man.
We're about to have air conditioning. That's dope.
There you go.
Very happy about that.
That's why he's not there tomorrow.
If you watch back the pay-per-view I did with OVW, Independence Rage, I bust out this brand new suit I got, very light gray, and I'm like, dude, this looks like money. I'm gonna wear this. Get in there, and it's the hottest the building has ever been since I've been there. And like I'm tolerating it. It's okay. Then it's like, okay, I'm getting a little toasty. By the main event, I'm ring announcing EC3, center of the ring. Hair's wet. Like the entire back of my suit is a different color than the front of my suit.
Yeah, dude, the back of his
Leg
knees,
sweat.
dude, just completely like it's a
Jesus.
completely different color. It's a darker shade of gray, dude. It's
Oh, it was
wild.
gross.
Oh, it's awesome looking.
See, Val's gonna come harass me.
Me
No.
or you?
You're not gonna be there.
Where? Oh, at GCW. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, where's Val going? Dude?
Bruh.
Still thinking about the damn pizza.
I didn't know where the fuck we were going.
What's on the pizza?
It was
Yeah,
just
no, it's-
pepperoni, dude. It was what
It's
I had before.
pepperoni.
Okay.
It's what I
Respectable. Yeah.
It was the half a peanut butter cup I had before it.
No, I'm talking about the big ass pizza from the grocery store.
Oh, just what was on it
Oh.
in general? I thought you were asking why I'm so fucking retarded right now. Or
No.
Anyway,
56 people.
it's just pepperoni. It was just pepperoni.
Shit.
Red band, play the kitty.
Who booked this shit?
You.
Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah.
This is
You did.
It was
I
actually
apologize for that. I didn't. I meant to say something else, but I forgot.
No,
what
it's
other
fine.
words
It's
were.
it's worth every second of this. I mean,
That's not the word I'm allowed to say. I don't like using the one I'm allowed to.
it's a family-ish show.
There we go. That's good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so easy on the F-bombs, pal.
Yeah, I got kids.
Oh. I mean, it's the internet, so.
No. They're watching the Wiggles. So
Next question.
You're watching the Wiggles, yeah. I don't know where I
do
was going
enjoy
with
the
that,
Wiggles.
but
I don't know. It's like some kind of an insult, but it didn't work.
After this, we're gonna watch so many
Not so
Norman
much.
Smiley matches.
Oh,
Screaming Norman?
Yes, the big wiggle. Let's go.
Eric, ask a question.
I like
You're the
it.
host.
Rapid fire. Let's go.
Come on. Boom.
Let's see.
Get chat.
Rapid fire.
chat
I
GPT
got a hand. No, I have a handful of these. All right, I have a handful of these.
Shit, yeah, I want to hear them all.
You took 'em
We
from a
do
board
not
game.
leave here until every single one of those questions have been
Dude,
answered.
don't do that. You're gonna, this is.
I want 'em
not-
all.
I gotta put the kids to bed at some point.
We'll put them to bed, but we're getting these answers.
All right.
Let's play. Hold on, Mr. Cincinnati. They want to do rapid fire. Let's do the newlywed game.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do
All
that.
right. Who's more likely to forget their notes for a show?
Well, I think
Because I don't make them.
I think we've already established that. He forgot we were talking
I'm
about
just
GCW
reading the list.
2 minutes in.
I don't, dude. I hardly ever make notes.
I type a format.
He does. I
Really?
almost
Okay.
never make notes. Especially if it's a show that like New South and TWE, like where we're there all the time, I don't feel the need to.
Okay.
Every once in a while, like the first time I went down and did DCW in Mobile, Scott Armstrong made sure that everybody came and sat down with me because it was a place I've never been to. I'd never heard of any of these guys. So we made sure they all came and sat down so I could just not only get what's going on the show, but, you know, a little bit about their characters and everything. So, but most of the time I just don't feel I go off of memory. I didn't take notes in high school. I'm not taking notes here.
Who has the most creative catchphrases during commentary?
Shit. I don't know, man. You've been pretty good.
I've never said bread basket as often as you do. So
That was a
Is
box
that your
bread.
what a maneuver?
It's a bread basket, dude. It's just where it is. Shots to the midsection is my favorite thing to say ever. Like I think I say shots to the midsection 6 times a match.
I don't know about catchphrases, but there are certain phrases that will leave my mouth, and I think, damn it, I said it on another show.
Okay.
There's a lot of them.
Like what?
Yeah. Let's
So and so
move
on the outside paying dividends.
Yeah, that's stupid.
We both do it. We both do it.
Dude.
And every time it leaves my mouth, I'm like, why did I said
Yeah.
it again?
God, that sounds so dumb whenever I actually hear it coming.
What is
Who's
that?
more
Even?
likely to lose
I take a lot from like Joey Styles and from Don West, especially if there's a big move. It's just like, oh my god, like that's always
He literally does Don West. You got to be freaking kidding.
Yep.
Me. He literally does
Do
that.
you
on
really?
every
I like
show.
I do.
I love that. I love that.
Tom Hannafin told us one time in a seminar that he tried to get over Holy Hell, and WWE like got fired up at him and told him to stop doing it. And I promised after that seminar I would take on the mantle of doing Holy Hell. I don't think I've ever said it during a show.
Well, there's plenty of opportunities
I'll have to remember
Plenty.
next time.
Oh.
as your promotions start dwindling down, as the viewers of this podcast keep going up.
Hey,
And we thank you for that. Make sure to hit that QR code, like,
Except
share,
for the one you told
subscribe.
not to watch. Thanks again.
I mean, here we are.
It's not too late.
it's-
reverse psychology, Dr. Phil.
It's not too late. No, I'm not doing
All-
that. I'm not
all
doing
goes back to Dr. Phil.
That's risky. I'm not doing that. That's risky, dude.
Mr. Cincinnati, the next question.
Who's more likely to lose their voice after a long weekend?
Which is wild because you like suck down cough drops, dude.
It's true. There are times I'll be on like a 4 or 5 day loop, and then on day 5 they just have me ring announcing. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. And I'll be like, Hunter Drake, and I'm like, oh,
Weren't you getting
Sound
kinda-
like a squeaky toy.
when you did the action show in Jersey for Mania? Didn't you get kind of fucked up on that one? Or am I tripping? I remember one show recently that I was listening and I was like, damn, brother is losing it right now.
oh, there was definitely one recently. I just don't. There's been a lot to choose from. There's one where my voice is just raspy,
Dude,
the
and like
entire
and
time.
he'll go do vocal warm-ups and shit before the show. I never do that. I never ever do that. But
Voice major.
I used to be really bad. Like whenever I first broke in, I was just screaming. Like, my first year or so, those old. If Lariato Pro is somewhere still on the TNA Plus app, you can watch those shows. I'm just screaming my lungs out. And I remember the first triple shot loop I did. By the second match of the last show, I could not talk. It was horrendous. But I'm way better at it now. I don't know.
Well, I think that, leads into the next question. Who takes the longest to prepare for a show? I think we know the answer.
Yeah.
By a lot, dude. There's a lot going on in that suit and that hair.
Oh, the hair, too. Okay. You tell me you don't
Oh,
do
look,
anything special with your hair?
I'd say another thing that he does that takes longer than me, he has a shoot tie. I don't use shoot ties. I use working ties. So I just it's like the one that's just like a little band around your neck. You just kind of like zip it up. Like that's what I do. I hate to kill the illusion, folks. Rob Weathers doesn't wear shoot ties.
Kayfabe, pal. Come on.
What takes so long
I
is
can't believe I'm killing the business.
What takes so
tonight.
long is I get the tie all done, pull it tight, and I'm like, oh, it's too short. So then I undo it, and put it back on, and I tie it up. I'm like, oh, it's too long, and then I have to take it off.
Yeah, Goldilocks that shit, man.
Facts.
That's what it is.
I mean, I wear the shoe ties too, so I definitely get that.
I do
I'm gonna
too.
get shoot ties over.
Yeah. All right, this one might be a little controversial here, but who's the bigger wrestling fan between the two of you? Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
That man hates wrestling.
I'm surprised by the results.
No, dude, this dude's still like actively likes he was talking today. He's like, dude, I can't wait to watch Dynamite. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Episode 250 tonight.
We see Okada and Will Ospreay on
Dude, like-
weekly television, and that's pretty dope.
Dude, I saw like some good shit in Japan, and I'm pumped on that. Like, and I don't need any more of it.
Wow. Okay. Well, who is more likely to get?
In case they hire me. I'll keep up with it.
Oh, sorry. Who's more likely to get distracted by action in the ring and forget their own commentary? Oh,
No, dude.
No.
Oh.
I think
Dude,
this
I
is the
dropped
first
a
one we've
fuck
had all
bomb
night.
on
Yeah.
PWE a couple of shows
Okay,
ago.
yeah, you did drop an F-bomb on
It's
live.
me.
Yeah.
I felt terrible. I forgot what I was doing.
Please tell that.
I'll tell the story, dude. It was TWE Sink or Swim. Go watch this shit. Anakin Murphy is coming out for his entrance, and me and Mose we always get into it because it's Helena from My Chemical Romance.
Oh, I had to sing it.
Me and Mose are always into it, and I told him, I was like, dude, we should, like, all in commentary, I was like, we should sing along, dude. It's Sink or Swim. It's one of the biggest shows of the year. We should sing along. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then we just start singing, and we're belting out this song. And right after, Mose goes, you know what I love about Anakin Murphy? It takes me back, man. It's 2005. I just got off of the bus, and Fuse is on TV, and we're living good. And I just went, man, I haven't fucking, excuse me.
Caught him slipping. Mose is good like that, dude.
Dude, Mose caught me dead ass asleep.
If you're calling commentary with Mose, it's like at a certain point, it just becomes like you're just chilling out with the homie, like just.
That's what I compare it to. It's unlike anything. Like when we work together, there's always one of us is the clear cut play-by-play. The other one is no, without a doubt, the color. Whenever me and Mose are doing it, it's more. I've always said it's a conversational style where it's literally akin to just you and the homie sitting on the couch watching wrestling. And it's very fun. And for me, like, because it's nothing like anything else I do, I treat TWE as almost like a palate cleanser in a lot of ways. It's like I just kind of just get to sit back and just enjoy it for a little bit instead of, having to work that hard specifically on what I am supposed to be doing. It's neat.
Yeah. Who has the best road stories?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I've heard some good ones from you.
What happened to me?
Just to hang out with Gallows, like
Brother.
I've had some good ones.
Not as fun as you think. Not as
brother.
fun as you think.
It's like you remembered. They're just coming back to him.
He's like, hey, he's getting flashbacks now.
Not really, dude. I don't really remember.
Sweet, sexy Rob.
That was fun. Yeah, he did come up with my nickname. So he came up with it on the podcast because they were talking about me on an episode of Talking Shop one time, and just Rocky kept saying, he would say my name, and then he was like, Rob Weathers, and then Doc was like, yeah, Rob Weathers, and and then Rocky says my name again. He goes, sweet, sexy Rob. And then ever since then, like that's where I got the handle from. And we did Talking Shop live in Baltimore a few years ago, and they brought me on stage. I used to write songs about the podcast and shit. They brought me on stage to play the songs that I had wrote, and we all did Grizzled Young Vet together and shit. And Drew Gallows introduces me as Sweet Sexy Rob in his Vince McMahon voice, and Carl Anderson thinks this is the funniest shit in the world. And he just keeps, wait, it's what was his name again, Gallows? Sweet! And he does the whole fucking thing. And he's like, Carl's like, no, you guys gotta understand, it's not just me, it's not just Rock, it's not just Gallows, it's also Sweet. I have a video on my YouTube channel of Gallows doing it like 12 times in a row. It's fucking awesome.
I think we know the answer to this one again. Who's more likely to initiate a pre-ritual routine or a pre-show?
Yeah.
Gotta
have my format.
Okay.
Very type A. I get it. It's cool.
Anything else that goes into that? Do you do like throat exercises? I don't know.
So there'll be vocal warm-ups usually on the drive to the venue. If I'm not able to, sometimes I'll just go kind of lock myself in the car and try to forget that there's a group of wrestlers outside.
He asked me to do them when we were in Jersey.
Oh, it was the most awkward thing.
He was like, yo, you want to come do vocal warm-ups in the van? And I was like, yeah, dude, sure. That sounds like a good idea. And then we get in there and he starts doing them. And I just sit there and watch them.
I eventually just press pause. I'm like, I'm not doing this, dude.
It's like dedication to the craft, man.
It's like I had someone sitting in on my voice lesson and back at college, and they're just watching me, just doing like lip trills.
Yeah, dude, I'll do those with
lip trills and like running all these melismas.
That was awesome. Dude, Jersey was so much fun for such a logistically horrible trip. It was so much fun.
Oh, it was a stupid drive, and I've done that drive so many times, where it's like 14 hours there. You do the show, then turn around and 14 hours back.
I will say I had 2 requests.
We share a good road story.
Oh, we'll do that here in a second. That's an amazing story. You guys are gonna love it.
You don't remember,
but I do remember, dude. I was one of the ones that was actually awake.
Yep.
So I had 2 requests. I was like, we're going to New Jersey, guys. We have to have enough time to go get some New Jersey pizza and go to the weed store. So we did both of those, dude. And their weed is way too expensive, but hey, it's there. That's nice. And we got some really good Jersey pizza. That place is fire. I wish I could remember the name of it. It was good.
I'll figure it out later.
It was good.
So we're all riding back. Yeah, we're riding back from Jersey at this point.
Back.
Yes. Everyone's groggy. Evil is all sitting in the back because no one wants to be around them. And I remember dozing in and out of sleep, and I'll wake up, and the van is being parked at a gas station at a Love's. It was Love's.
No. It was that whatever was the name of the same gas station we stopped at in Jersey. It was that kind of like like
I don't remember
type of, I don't know.
But anyway, we pull up
regionals,
and she says, "I'm gonna take like a 15-minute nap, and we'll get back on the road." So I doze back off.
Me, Dump Sanders, and Negative Lee all go into the gas station to go to the bathroom. We had both taken one of them edibles I had just bought, and we had not slept at all the night before. So like I'm walking into this place, my eyes are shut. Like I don't know how I got to the bathroom.
I could barely keep my head up.
So then we get back in the van, and Rita, like instead of taking a full 15-minute nap, she'll take like a 6-minute nap, and then she says, "Fuck it," just starts going, and then we're going.
Oh no leaning back, saying, "Hey, is everyone ready?"
No, we're
like,
going.
do we have everyone? She just kind of.
Oh no.
And then I look
puts
up,
it in reverse.
I'm still awake because I just got back in the van, and I look up, and Dump's phone is sitting on the dash, and I see Negative Lee's name pop up on the phone, and then I just let it ring for a second. I sit there and I just go, "Guys, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I think we left Lee at that fucking gas station."
Because I remember my first thought is, why is Lee calling from the back of the van?
Dump answers the phone, and Lee's like, "What happened, baby? Watch on Lee." Where'd everyone go?
He's mad. He is mad. This boy is wearing his pajamas with his mustache and his mullet.
Fucking Planet Fitness.
somewhere in the middle of like Virginia or North Carolina or wherever. I don't know. I don't know.
Funny.
I just remember watching him walk into the car, just the most
Him walking
unimpressed look.
The whole fucking way. Just keeping his feet up.
Dude, that made the trip worth it.
He gets in a van.
What?
Dup, why are you trying to bury me, brother? That was awesome. Oh, fuck that dude.
Let's go back to Jersey, dude.
Dude, after they interrupted our on camera in Win City, I was like, I should have left that son of a bitch there. I should have said a fucking word.
He does like to yell into my microphone.
He does that a lot.
Lord have mercy. Rapid fire.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Rapid fire. Eric, you go.
Who's the biggest prankster?
You pulled some ribs, dude. Oh, that t-shirt rib is one of my favorite stories. Can you tell that?
The Lance Archer one?
Yeah. That's a good one, dude. You got that son of a bitch.
So,
Holy shit.
My favorite rib I've ever pulled. And I actually saw the guy the other day.
I'm going to go get some Cheetos
SCI.
while you tell this, dude. I'm so
So I saw this guy at SCI. Rob, come on now. You see what I work with? But we're doing the show. It's a fundraiser for like a middle school football team. And we have Lance Archer on the show. He wrestles in the main event. He comes back. Most people are breaking down the ring. I'm undoing like all my audio equipment, which is right next to the locker room. And I happen to like pop my head in. Lance Archer is sitting there. He said, "Hey, do you know who ran gear? I forgot another shirt. I need that to to go to the airport."
Oh.
So I was like, "Oh yeah, I know who did it. It was one of our trainees. Let me go grab him." So I walked back towards the ring and I yelled, "Yo, who grabbed the gimmicks from the show?" And he's like, "It was me." And then I had a light bulb. I was like, "Dude, where's that shirt? Lance has lost his mind, dude. He is so mad. He needs that shirt to go to the airport. He didn't pack another. Where the hell is this shirt?" And he's like, I took it backstage. I put it on the table." And I was like, "Dude, it's nowhere to be found. Like, you're going to have to go talk to him right now and explain what happened." So like the entire walk from the opposite side of the venue, we're walking and he's like, "No, dude, like I swear, like I put it back there." I'm like, "Dude, calm down a little bit." He's like, "So what do you mean?" I was like, why are you on edge?" He said, "I'm not. What are you talking about?" And of course he's getting more frustrated as I keep dragging him along. And like, I'm like, "Dude, you got to take that bass out of your voice. Archer is going to beat your ass when we get in there." And he's like, "Dude, I'm not trying to pick a fight. Why do you think I'm trying to pick a fight?" And like, as he's saying that, we're almost to the door. I turn around. I just put my hands up. I'm like, whoa. It's not that big of a deal, dude. Calm down. And I look back at Lance and he's starting to realize what's going on. So he's like, "Hey, kid, where's my shirt?" And he's like, I put it here. And it's nowhere to be found. Archer pulls it out from under his leg. He's like, "No, I'm just playing, man. I found it. Thanks." This dude's face just went like white like a ghost.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, dude.
That's savage.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
A favorite. There was one the other day where Jamison Shook was making his way to the ring. It was on one of the Crash Course shows that don't get filmed. So he's making his way to the ring, and I look over at our referee. It was literally his first time ever reffing. He's one of the students there. And I leaned over. I said, "You ready to see your first rib?" He's like, "What?" And as Jamison comes out, I just start naming off all these nicknames for him on repeat, just off the top of my head.
And then
I said, "Well, the closing line was, and he is undefeated against people wearing purple, almost, And then the guy next to me who's wearing purple leans over and said, "What's that supposed to mean?" I'm like, "I'm saying there's a chance."
He's like the Red Rocket. He is the Jackie Chan of professional wrestling.
And Shook like immediately just stops in place and looks at me with this big old smirk. So the moral of the story is go to Crash Course because you never know what's going to happen.
I think the moral of the story is to put Crash Course on IWTV, just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
You'll
All
hear
the
us
time.
when we do it. That's pretty cool.
All the time.
And he won't be eating Cheetos when we record.
Can you hear me?
Why not?
Ask them.
No, you're good.
You hear
Yeah.
that?
No.
No, I don't want you to.
You're living your best life, Rob. Like I'm not mad at it.
This dude's eating tacos on our podcast, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. And where is Tully? It's been a while since we've seen him.
Hopefully dead.
What?
Jesus.
What?
Hopefully.
I was just thinking he's in the Maldives or something. But
Yeah,
he's
he's the Rob Weathers of their podcast.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care. All right, last one on the Newlywed Game. Who would win wrestling trivia?
Oh, that's tough. I think if I'm on my A game, me, but if my ADHD is
There's a chance
on a
dude.
tear, then
I don't know,
probably-
dude. There is a chance, dude. I wouldn't mind playing some wrestling trivia with you right now. Just to
Let's
see
do
what's
it.
Up, dude.
I mean, not
There's a
like
chance.
right now, but like let's do it
That's a
sometime.
good point.
Yeah.
I think we have. I think we have a way that we can handle that sometime for you guys.
Oh,
No! Let's go.
If we spin the wheel tonight, I can have trivia for you guys soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to spin the wheel?
Let's do it.
I'm in.
All right, let's see what we get.
Big money, no whammies, no whammies.
Shawn Michaels.
HB Shizzle.
Oh, I thought I said Hawk.
Road Warrior Hawk.
No,
how
that's
about
not
a
it.
Hack from WCW.
I'm like it's a
HBK.
category all for the Hawk
Hey,
Tula girl.
Generation X is
Yeah,
one.
that's what. Yeah.
There's a lot of content there. I will get on my A game. I will get some trivia for you.
Let's do it.
It's an excuse to have you guys back on.
Yeah.
I'll wear
this
my
has been great,
Shawn
boys.
Michaels shorts.
I'm not doing this shit again. I'm sober next time.
Nah, you guys are great. Thank you so much for joining us. You can follow Rob and Carmen on X at Sweet Sexy Rob and at Carmen M Childers. Gentlemen, before we get out of here, tell everybody what you got coming up over the next couple of weeks, months, etc. Floor is yours.
I will be hitting show number 100 for the year next week. And that's kind of wild because
Congratulations.
last year I did 101 total. So
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
kind of weird
Awesome.
to think about, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of all over the place. Best way to keep up with that is on my Twitter or X, whatever.
Let's Twitter, dude. Let's calm down.
It's Twitter.
What
What about you, Rob?
I don't know, man. I don't even know what. I just did show 70.
Oh,
That's
he's
pretty
gonna
good,
he's
too, I
gonna go
guess.
nonverbal here in like 15 minutes.
Show
I don't
70 is
even
pretty good,
know.
too, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
These are the last few sentences I'm hearing from his mouth until tomorrow.
I mean,
It's really
yeah,
been a journey here.
I'm at a lot of the places he's at sometimes. So New Supper in Gaston on the 20th this weekend. You should go watch it.
July 20th, we return to Gaston, Alabama for New South Pro Wrestling. That's what he meant to say.
It came out just weird. Don't worry about it.
Featuring WWE, featuring Alabama Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer Frederick O'Neal, not WWE.
WWE Hall of Famer.
I was like, hold up, not
You just
WWE Hall.
dropped
of
that
Fame.
shit.
Guys, thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. Can't wait to see what you guys.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
That's
Don't know,
That's
don't know
gonna do
where
it
Rob's
for
ever
us
going to
today.
show up.
Yeah, Rob, you and that problem of not showing up.
Hey, any of you bookers that book me, please don't fucking fire me.
it. Really is wonderful.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this has been an absolute pleasure. You will definitely be back for trivia. We'll see who's better at. We'll finish up this newlywed game. We'll declare that winner once and for all. Thank you to everybody that is watching. As always, hit that QR code in the top left corner. Like, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Chris, podcast dad, I'm sorry I did it again.
We need
Hit 'em with
7
that
more to
magic
get
number.
to 300 by the end of the week. Can we get
We'll be
7
right
more,
seriously.
please?
1,000
What?
by the end of the year. We got some work to do.
Hell yeah.
We'll get there.
No. And also remember, stay tuned Friday, all of our social media channels for a massive announcement. Cannot wait to share this with you guys. But that is going to do it for us tomorrow. SCI founder Scott Hensley will be joining us. This will be kind of our conclusion to SCI. And we'll also have Damian Freeman from Pro South Wrestling joining us as well. What's that look, podcast, Dad?
My goodness. Scott Hensley's coming on the show?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We talked about
really
that.
cool.
homie.
Don't tell him I said the F
Yeah.
word so much.
We'll keep that question off.
It's fun. It's yeah. It's good.
How do you feel about Rob dropping an F-bomb on your show? I'll leave that one off.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
That's good.
Sorry you had to see
For
this
Robbie.
out there.
Love you guys.
Love you. We'll be right
This
back.
was worth every second of it. Rob and Carmen, thank you guys for the dynamic duo of independent wrestling for the podcast that at Miss Cincinnati. We're out of here. Good night.